we're going to press down with one arm. The other arm's going to come up. Welcome to Martial Arts Self-Defense. I am Instructor Carlo. I want to welcome you on this beautiful day after Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, and I want to give you some tools that will help to jumpstart the new year. Help you to jumpstart the new year. Now, today is Tai Chi Thursdays. We are going to focus on grasping the peacock's tail. It's a wonderful movement. It has many different functions. I hope you enjoy it. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with just the basic warm-up. Let's start with the arms. Just getting the arms moving. Great way to get back into the swing of things after the holiday. And the neck. And the hips, making sure we have a full range of motion. And the legs, starting with the hamstring. And when we're doing this stretch, we want to keep our back straight and just let things fall naturally. Okay, the hip might shoot out, that's fine. I'm looking forward. And we can slowly come back up. The other leg. Slowly come back up. Okay, let's go ahead and stretch the quads here. The quads are a stretch. The quad stretch is not a stretch that's a traditional stretch, or it's not associated in particular with Tai Chi, nor is it done often. And it's a stretch that I find can be very beneficial to your training, your overall health, and just has multi-purposes. So let's go ahead and stretch with whichever leg you want to stretch with first. And if you can't grab your leg, that's okay. Make sure you're holding on to something so you can keep balance, trying to keep everything aligned. Okay, and then we can switch sides. Very good, very good. This is a movement that can really help us to get moving. So, okay, let's get into our next segment here. Today we're going to cover ward off, roll back, press, and push. Translation, Pong Lo Ji An. Again, my pronunciation is not the best, and the translation, there are much better instructors out there who can explain. Now, this movement is seen in many different forms of yang style. Now, I want to explain the difference in terms of how we do this movement in different styles and whatnot. And I'm going to do it facing this direction so you can see me. If we're in our Tai Chi empty stance, we're going to step out and we're going to press down with one arm. The other arm's going to come up in a very relaxed motion. We want to make sure that our stance is, we're in a proper Tai Chi bow stance. As you can see, this arm is perpendicular to the ground. This arm is not back here. It's right here, like you're pressing against someone's stomach here, right? You can imagine that. But it's not their stomach. So you're pressing down here. And then we're going to turn. We're going to rotate, right, with the waist. We don't just turn. We rotate with the waist and the arms turn. Sorry. We rotate with the waist and the hands turn. Right? So yin becomes yang, yang becomes yin, and we shift back. And as we're shifting back, we're letting the arms just fall. Okay, to this point, you're doing all the shifting with the front foot here. You're doing all the pushing, shifting the weight back with your front foot. So as I shift back, I'm letting things fall. The hands are going to come all the way down and then come back up, and we're going to press. And it's like I'm squeezing in this area here. As you can see here, I have an area that I'm squeezing, and we press forward as we're pushing the weight back and breathing out. It comes up over, back hand comes up over, and we sit back and we push forward. Okay, so ward off, roll back, press, push. I'm just going to put it out there. If you want to help support the channel, please visit our affiliate sponsored links. You can get the equipment that we use right here on the show. I've been using Everlast equipment for years, and it's been standing with me for years. I also use Century MMA gloves for the bag, and I've been using them for years as well. And you can find all the equipment through our links. You can purchase equipment through our affiliate links, and we do earn a small percentage through your purchases, which does help to support the channel. So thank you. We're going to demonstrate with the left side because it's open. So if I'm here, it's left with left. Once again, even if I'm with my right side, if I switch, I'm going to switch it up until I can get into a more advantageous position. There's different movements you can do. I step, I'm going to block. The blocking hand becomes the grabbing hand for their wrist, and you're going to come up. So I didn't step up close enough. So I'm here. You want to get in close, right? Because I'm going to shift. This blocking hand is going to come back down here, like so. Okay, so you can imagine I'm pressing down here, and I'm pressing up here. One's going down, one's going up, yin and yang. You're going on the inside of their elbow. And then when you break their balance, you can turn them and you can have more control. And we come down, we bring the arm down, and still having the arm, we push forward, sit back, and push. There's many different functions for roll back, press, ward off, roll back, press, and push. Please support your local communities. We have a local Chinatown here in Los Angeles, which is a vibrant community where you can find not only just martial arts, kung fu, tai chi clothing, but you can find traditional Chinese herbs as well, and a whole slew of great things. And so just a shout out to the community support, right? Go out there and support local. Here, you're in your fighting stance. I can block, I step, one hand comes up, one hand goes down, and you turn. Okay? Again, I'm here, I block, I step, one hand comes up, one hand goes down, I rotate, grab, push. Okay, from the other side, if I'm here, I step, I block, One hand comes up, one hand goes down. I'll even go this way so you can see what kind of force you want to use. If I'm here, I'm going to rotate. I come here, I rotate. Come down, using your chi, your force. I'll get into what is chi in future videos. For now, just follow along and learn as much as you can and utilize resources that are out there to help you learn. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the bag up a little bit and then call it a day. So